I want to start off this video by being honest with you. Everybody on this planet overthinks. You are not the only person that overthinks. Everybody does. But at some point, overthinking becomes a little bit too much. When you allow your thoughts to take over your whole entire life or to ruin your day because of one thought, that is where it becomes a problem. Let me ask you this. If you were overthinking right now and I told you that everything was going to be okay, would you believe me? Probably not. If you were overthinking right now and I told you, hey, the situation is not that serious, like you're going to be fine, would you believe me? Probably not. And why is that? It's because of the things that happened to you in the past. So if someone comes up to you and says, hey, listen, it's not that serious, or you're going to be okay, you're not going to believe them, because what you are currently doing in the moment is you are relating it to something that happened to you in the past. When you are not overthinking, how do you think? For instance, you have your pro and then you have your con. But when you are overthinking, the difference is whatever problem or whatever situation you have, you are so focused on that and nothing else matters. Like, you don't see the pros, you don't see the cons, you just see all the bad things that are happening within that moment. Then what your brain starts to do is it starts to add additional information that's not even there. You come to your own conclusion. You start creating certain scenarios in your head, and eventually you come to your own conclusion. And some of the conclusions that some of you guys come up with are not very good. And that there honestly makes the situation even worse. And instead of asking yourself, how can I fix this? You start asking yourself, why does this always happen to me? Why am I such a loser? Why am I such a failure? How come I never get anything right? And what you are doing to your brain is you are telling your brain that this is who I am. I identify as all of these things that I just listed. So your brain says, okay, bet. If that's who we are, then that's who we are. So every single time you do something and you mess it up, automatically your brain's going to be like, oh, don't worry. Remember what you told me? I'm a loser. I'm a failure. And you fall back onto that. What you have to do is you have to stop saying, why does this happen to me? Why am I such a failure? And you have to replace it with, how can I fix this? Because I'm not going to lie to you. There isn't anything you can do to help your situation if all you're saying is why this? Why is this happening? Why am I feeling this type of way? Like, why can't I get anything right? What you have to do is you have to find a solution. How can I fix this right now? What are my options? Who can I talk to right now? Who can I go ask for help or support? And another thing that I need you to understand is you don't have to deal with everything that you overly think about. Not everything needs to be dealt right away. Not everything needs to be fixed immediately. Fix the things that you can right now in the present moment. Okay? Because your brain is always going to be overthinking about something. Did I do this right? Oh, did I forget to do this? Oh, did I grab the milk? Every single time, your brain's going to be overthinking about everything. You go to the grocery store. Should I buy this? Should I not? Maybe I should go get milk? No. What do I want for dinner? Should I get this? Do we need this? Oh, no. Every single time your brain is going to be overthinking about something. So what you have to do is that you have to schedule certain things, because you can't deal with them currently right now. There are certain things that you overthink about, but you're already dealing with something currently right now. So it wouldn't make sense for you to add on another problem because you don't have enough room. So tell yourself, you know what? I can't deal with this right now. Let me deal with this on Monday, or let me deal with this on Wednesday, or let me deal with this on Friday, because I know I'll have enough room or time to deal with this. Not everything that you're worried about or you're overthinking about has to be dealt immediately. Deal with the things that you have to deal with right now, things that are urgent, things that are very important to you, things that are not that important. Put them off for a bit. Be like, okay, write them down. This is not as important right now. I know I have to do it, but I'm currently dealing with something right now. So let me write it down on, I don't know, like on anything. Put it on your fridge, or put it somewhere, or put it on a journal, put it on your phone, anything. Put a reminder on. And then after that, your brain will have you like stop automatically thinking about it, because you've already taken care of it. Right? If you say, hey, I'm going to deal with this on Wednesday, you write it down, or you put a reminder on, in your brain, you've already just dealt with it. Done. Gone. Okay, we keep dealing with a problem that we're dealing with right now, and that's it. When it comes to overthinking, you need to be able to say no to your own thoughts, because not every thought that you are overthinking about is true. Some things that you are thinking about are from the past, things that you've already dealt with, but because you are in a similar situation, it makes you come back into that, I guess, area, or brings you back into like a state that you felt like in the past. So you need to be able to say no, because there are certain thoughts that would come up in my even personal life, and I'm able to pinpoint them and be like, whoa, that is not me anymore. That used to be me. I used to think like that, but that's not me anymore. So instead of giving in and allowing it to resurface, replace it with something that's less aggressive, more positive, right? So if there's something that comes up in your brain and you're like, yo, this is so negative, this is not me anymore, this used to be me, but I'm not scared of this no more. I don't think I'm a loser anymore. I don't think that I'm a failure. No, I've already dealt with this. This is not me. Replace it with something else, right? If you failed a class in school and your brain's like, oh, you're a loser, you're a failure, blah, 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 blah. Be like, no, I used to think like that. That used to be me, but I'm not like that anymore. Yes, I may have failed a program or a course, but that's because of X, Y, Z. Maybe I should have studied a little bit more. That's why I failed. It has nothing to do with me being a loser or a failure. And one final thing is, you're always going to overthink. There's always going to be scenarios that are going to put you in a state where you are constantly thinking about the worst. You are thinking bad about yourself. You are feeling in a type of way. You're always going to experience it in your life. But what you can do is you can train yourself and better understand how you think, so when you do overthink, you know exactly how to handle it. For example, if you are constantly always overthinking about the same problem, that should be a sign to you that maybe I should start working on it. If it is something that you can honestly work on, then do it. If it's something that you might need help from other people, go and ask help from someone. There are certain things that I think about, and I'm like, yo, I can't do this by myself. So I go to my best friend and I'm like, hey, help me break this down. Let's sit. Help me come up with a better logical solution, because right now I'm not thinking straight. And my friend's like, okay, let's do it. Right? So you're always going to overthink. But what you can do is put things in order, so when you do overthink, it can help you out. So you can be able to still sleep at night, right? You don't want to be like those, people that they're so stressed out, they're overthinking that they can't sleep. That used to be me, if I'm being honest with you. But now, when I write down my problems, when I write my pros and my cons, and when I talk to my friends, depending on what the situation is, I'm sleeping good, because it's already taken care of. If I tell myself, hey, this problem, I can't deal with it right now because I'm already dealing with a problem currently. Okay, there's no point of me overthinking about something that I know I should take care of. But it's not that important. I will take care of it. I will take care of it on Thursday. I'll take care of it on Friday. I have time to look into it. Yeah, I'll do it. It puts less stress on me because I already know that I'm dealing with something right now, right? So next time when you have a problem or you are overly thinking about something, then what you need to do is you need to first identify it. You need to first acknowledge that, hey, I am overthinking right now. However, let's break it down. Pros, con, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to do this. How can I solve it? Okay, this is how I'm going to solve it. Let me write it down. Should I deal with it right now? Okay, if I can, sure. If not, schedule it for Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day that you can, and then attack on it when you can. Deal with it when you can. That is it. That's it. Then you'd never have to overthink like that ever again, like crazy, the way people overthink nowadays. Anyways, if you enjoy this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will keep you in my prayers. God bless you.